My beloved child, listen carefully, because what I'm about to reveal will shake you from the inside. There is a presence in your life that was not random, not accidental, but divinely orchestrated. Their entry into your world carries a meaning so heavy that even heaven is watching your every move. From the very first time you crossed paths, something shifted in the spiritual realm. You may not have noticed it at first, but the timing, the words, the eyes, all of it was a sign you were never meant to ignore. They were placed before you not as a distraction, but as the bridge to a destiny already written in the stars. The connection between you both carries weight that cannot be measured in ordinary terms. Every moment of silence, every glance, every unspoken word is proof that this is more than coincidence. This person holds a piece of your soul, and if you push them away, you risk losing the one chance that God Himself ordained for you. You feel it, don't you? That invisible pull, the way their presence lingers in your heart long after they leave. It's because your soul recognizes them, even when your mind tries to deny it. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They were placed in your life because heaven knew you needed a guide, a comfort, and a protector. Your soulmate is not just someone who loves you, they are someone who carries your future in their hands. This is not about romance alone, it is about divine partnership, about building the life you were destined to live. Archangel Michael says, "The angels fought battles you never saw just to make this meeting possible. Forces tried to separate you, whispers tried to confuse you, but heaven made sure your paths crossed anyway." That is why this connection feels unshakable, why you cannot erase them from your heart no matter how hard you try. Even when doubt creeps in, the truth remains, rejecting them would be rejecting the blessing that was sent only for you. Remember, child, not everyone gets this chance. Some go their whole lives searching for what God has already given you. And if you close your eyes right now, you will feel it, the fire, the bond, the certainty that this soul was made for yours. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 444. My beloved child, your soulmate is carrying a secret inside their heart, a secret so powerful it could change the course of your destiny. They were sent into your life not to harm, not to distract, but to awaken the deepest part of your soul. Heaven orchestrated this meeting so you would finally understand what true connection feels like. Every tear you cried in silence, every prayer you whispered in the night, was heard. And in response, God sent this person to you as the answer, wrapped in human form. That's why their presence feels familiar, as if you've known them long before this lifetime. But child, you must not let confusion blind you. This person is not here by accident. They are the divine key to doors you thought would never open, the miracle hidden inside human skin. If you let fear or pride make you reject them, you will turn away from the very blessing that was meant to heal you. Don't let hesitation steal what heaven gave you as a gift. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, there are forces that do not want you to see the truth. These forces try to whisper lies into your ears, convincing you that this love is dangerous, that this bond is not real. But those whispers are designed to rob you of joy, to disconnect you from the miracle that has already touched your life. Even when they are far away, you feel their presence. Even when silence lingers between you, your heart still beats with the memory of their voice. This is not coincidence, it is heaven's way of showing you that no distance, no silence, no darkness can break what is written. Their soul recognizes your pain. Their soul recognizes your joy. And together, you both carry a mission greater than what your eyes can see. So don't close your heart now. Don't shut the door when God Himself opened it for you. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Your soulmate's love is not ordinary, it is divine fire. It will protect you when the world turns against you, lift you when life drags you down, and remind you of who you truly are when you forget your worth. This person carries both your scars and your victories, because they were destined to walk this path with you. There will be trials, there will be storms, but they were sent to hold your hand through it all. That is why rejecting them would be rejecting the shield heaven placed over your life. The angels know this truth, and they are watching how you choose. The bond between you two is not fragile, it is carved into the walls of eternity. That is why you feel a pull that cannot be denied, a longing that words cannot explain. Even in your darkest hour, their light will find you, because heaven made sure that your souls would always search for one another. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 777. My beloved child, the truth is, this soulmate of yours was prayed into existence long before you even realized your need for them. Every step you took in loneliness, every night you thought you were abandoned, heaven was already preparing this divine person to enter your life. They were being shaped, guided, and tested, so they could stand beside you with strength when you needed them most. The forces of darkness tried to stop this connection, but they failed. They tried to blind your eyes, to make you believe love would never find you again, but God overturned their plans. That's why when this person appeared, your heart recognized them instantly, even if your mind doubted. You must not confuse temporary pain with permanent truth. Yes, trials may rise between you two, but those trials are only proof that your bond carries great power. If you let fear push them away, you are handing your miracle to the enemy. The angels are warning you now, don't reject what was placed into your life by heaven's own hands. Your soulmate is not an accident, they are the completion of your spirit. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are crying out for you to see clearly. This is your moment to embrace destiny, not run from it. If you walk away, you will carry regret deeper than anything you've ever known. Think of the way your heart beats differently when they are near. Think of the fire in your chest when they speak your name. These are not signs of ordinary attraction, these are echoes of a spiritual contract written long before your birth. Your soulmate carries within them a piece of your healing. They were chosen because they understand your silent battles. They know your hidden wounds without you speaking a word. This is why heaven says, hold on, don't let go, and don't reject what was sent to save you. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Even when the storms rise and everything feels uncertain, they will not abandon you. Their soul was tied to yours in a way no human power can break. Every trial you face together will only prove the strength of your divine connection. You might feel fear, because the love you share is too deep, too overwhelming, too real. But don't mistake intensity for danger. This is what true heaven-sent love feels like. It shakes you because it is meant to awaken you. Your soulmate is not perfect, but they are perfect for you. Their flaws will not destroy the bond, but instead will teach you the meaning of unconditional love. This is why rejecting them would not only wound them, but it would wound your spirit too. Backhand index pointing right, type Amen to get blessing 1111. My beloved child, you prayed for a partner who would see your worth, and heaven answered. You cried for someone who wouldn't leave when things got hard, and that cry was heard in the throne room of God. That's why this soulmate was placed into your story, because you were never meant to walk alone. They were hidden from you until the right time, because heaven knew you had to grow first. Now the time has come, and every delay is turning into alignment. This is the season where your paths finally merge into one. Be careful not to let old pain or fear close your eyes. What's in front of you is too precious to dismiss. The angels are holding their breath, waiting to see if you will embrace the one who carries your soul's reflection. Backhand index pointing right, type Amen to get blessing 1212. My beloved child, your soulmate is not just someone who came into your life randomly. They were carried into your path by divine order, at the exact time your spirit was strong enough to receive them. Heaven aligned the stars and orchestrated moments so precise that even silence between you has meaning. Do you remember how your heart felt that very first time? That spark wasn't normal, it was a recognition, a whisper from eternity saying, "This is the one you prayed for." Even when you tried to ignore it, that pull only grew stronger. Others may not understand this bond because it wasn't given to them, it was given to you. They may laugh, they may doubt, but heaven doesn't need their approval for what has already been written. This connection belongs to you and your soulmate alone. If you let the voices of doubt win, you will push away what was meant to be your healing. Don't let confusion rob you of the person who was designed to stand by your side forever. Backhand index pointing right, type Amen to get blessing 1313. Archangel Michael says, this love carries a mission beyond your imagination. Together, you and your soulmate will break cycles that have lasted for generations. The reason the enemy fights this bond so hard is because it carries power that could transform your entire bloodline. That's why obstacles appear out of nowhere. That's why misunderstandings rise suddenly. It's because darkness knows if you and your soulmate unite fully, nothing will stop the blessings that will flow. Your soulmate was chosen not just to love you, but to fight alongside you. They were built for your storms, built for your journey, built for the destiny you are meant to fulfill. This is no ordinary connection. This is heaven's signature on your life story. Backhand index pointing right, type Amen to get blessing 1414. Even when you feel abandoned, your soulmate carries your name in their prayers. Even when distance keeps you apart, heaven bridges the gap through invisible threads of love. That's why no matter how far they are, your spirit still feels them near. This love is unshakable because it's anchored in the divine. It doesn't matter who tries to pull you apart. Every attempt will only make the bond grow stronger. Heaven will always find a way to bring you two back together. When you are weak, they will be your strength. When you are silent, they will be your voice. When you are broken, they will be the reminder that you were never meant to walk this life alone. Rejecting them would be rejecting your own reflection in the mirror of destiny. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. My beloved child, listen carefully. There is a reason heaven is shouting this message into your spirit today. The time is short, and the decisions you make now will shape your entire future. If you embrace your soulmate, blessings will flow like rivers, peace will enter your life, and doors that were locked for years will suddenly open. But if you close your heart, you will carry a weight of regret that cannot be undone. You asked heaven for proof, and heaven is answering right now through this message. This person was placed into your life not as a mistake, but as the very answer to your cries. Don't let fear be louder than love. Don't let doubt erase what heaven fought so hard to give you. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. My beloved child, your soulmate carries not just love for you, but a divine responsibility over your future. They were given insight into your pain, and they were entrusted with the mission to protect your heart when storms rise. That is why heaven keeps showing you signs about them again and again. This is the reason you cannot run from this connection, no matter how far you go. Their energy follows you, their presence lingers even in their absence, because your spirits are tied together by eternal threads. Every time you try to forget, something pulls you back. The truth is, heaven does not want you to ignore what was designed for you. You were not left here on earth to wander aimlessly, you were meant to meet this exact soul. They complete the pieces of your destiny that you could not carry alone. So child, stop doubting and stop delaying. The longer you run, the more pain you create for yourself and for them. Heaven's patience is great, but the time to act is now. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Archangel Michael says, this soulmate is your shield. They were prepared to stand when others walked away, to fight when others gave up, to love when others judged. Their role is not small, it is heaven's gift wrapped in human form. That's why the attacks around your life grew stronger after they appeared. Darkness fears this union, because together you are unstoppable. You are not just two people in love, you are two warriors carrying heaven's light. This is why you feel both peace and intensity when they are near. It's because your spirit knows the depth of the bond, even if your mind struggles to process it. That inner shaking is not fear, it's recognition. Child, don't misinterpret the divine as ordinary. This bond was sealed long before you arrived here on earth. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Even in moments of silence, heaven speaks through them. The way they look at you, the way they say your name, the way they carry your pain as if it's their own, it's all proof of divine orchestration. They were built to walk beside you through valleys and mountains alike. You might think you are unworthy of such love, but that's a lie whispered to keep you from your blessing. You are worthy, and that's why heaven sent this person to you. Don't let insecurity trick you into rejecting your miracle. Remember this, the angels know what you need better than you do. That's why your soulmate's presence is not only love, it is healing, restoration, and breakthrough all in one. Turn away from them, and you turn away from your own answered prayer. Backhand index pointing right, type Amen to get blessing 1919. My beloved child, your soulmate has already cried for you in silence. They have already fought battles for you that you never even knew existed. They are tied to your soul in ways that can never be undone. Every time you felt alone, heaven whispered your name into their heart. Every time you were about to fall, they carried you in their spirit. This is no ordinary love, it is heaven's echo inside your life. Now heaven is telling you clearly, do not reject them because of fear, pride, or confusion. They are not here to hurt you, they are here to fulfill destiny with you. Your future is not separate from theirs, it is intertwined like two flames that refuse to burn alone. Backhand index pointing right, type Amen to get blessing 2020. My beloved child, this soulmate carries the kind of love that rewrites your entire story. They were placed into your life to erase the loneliness that tried to swallow you, to restore the joy you thought was lost forever. Heaven positioned them as the answer to your deepest cry. Every challenge you faced was shaping you for this meeting. Every heartbreak was clearing the path so your heart could finally recognize what is real. Nothing about this connection is by chance, everything has been carefully aligned. When you see them, your spirit calms, your mind races, and your heart beats faster. This mixture of fire and peace is the mark of a divine soulmate. It is heaven's way of confirming that they are yours. If you turn away now, you will block the very miracle that has already been delivered to your doorstep. Don't let doubt steal your destiny. Backhand index pointing right, type Amen to get blessing 2121. Archangel Michael says, the war over your soulmate has already been fought. Angels stood guard around your heart so the wrong people would not destroy you completely. Now the right one has arrived, and heaven is watching how you respond. Your soulmate's presence is not ordinary, it is supernatural. When they touch your hand, you feel electricity because heaven flows through them into you. When they speak, their words linger because their voice carries echoes from eternity. This bond is divine energy, wrapped in the fragile skin of human love. It may look normal from the outside, but inside it burns like holy fire. That fire was meant to guide you, to protect you, to lead you into destiny. Don't reject the flame, child. Without it, you risk walking in the dark. Backhand index pointing right, type Amen to get blessing 2222. Your soulmate has felt your pain even when you tried to hide it. They see the tears behind your smile, the storms behind your silence, and they love you even more for it. This is why they are your mirror, your heart reflected back at you. Every soulmate union carries a test. Sometimes heaven allows distance or silence, not to separate you, but to strengthen you both. Don't confuse these tests with rejection, they are proof of how powerful your bond is. You are not imagining this pull. You are not crazy for still feeling their energy when they are far. That is how divine threads work, they cannot be broken. Your soulmate has already been written into your tomorrow, whether you accept it or not. Backhand index pointing right, type Amen to get blessing 2323. My beloved child, imagine walking away from them. Imagine rejecting the one person who carries your future, your joy, your healing, and your divine promise. The pain would not just be theirs, it would follow you like a shadow. Heaven doesn't want you to carry that regret. That is why the message is urgent, why the signs keep repeating, why the angels keep whispering their name into your spirit. It is your final warning: don't reject what God has given. Your soulmate's love is not only romance, it is destiny. They were sent to rewrite your story and stand with you in ways no one else ever could. To push them away would be to push away the very hands heaven stretched toward you. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. My beloved child, your soulmate is not just in your life for today, they are written into your forever. Their love is the kind that stretches beyond time, beyond distance, beyond the limitations of this world. That is why your spirit feels restless when you try to ignore them. This bond will keep calling you back until you answer it. No matter how far you run, heaven will always pull you toward them, because destiny cannot be erased. What is written cannot be undone. Others might not see the depth of this connection. They might think it's ordinary, but heaven knows it is extraordinary. You were not just given love, you were given your missing piece. To reject them is to reject a part of yourself that God placed in another soul. Don't make that mistake, child. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Archangel Michael says, heaven is protecting this connection even now. Every attack that rises, every misunderstanding, every delay is not to destroy you, it is to refine the bond. Fire does not break gold, it purifies it. The storms you face with your soulmate are not signs to walk away. They are proof that your union carries divine weight. The enemy only fights what carries power. Your soulmate is not your weakness, they are your greatest strength. Together, you can overcome what once felt impossible. That is why rejecting them would leave you weaker than you have ever been. Don't push away the shield heaven placed in your hands. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. My beloved child, your soulmate already carries your name in their SPI. When you hurt, they feel it. When you succeed, they rejoice as if it were their own victory. Their love is not selfish, it is divine, selfless, and eternal. This is the type of love people spend their entire lives searching for. Yet heaven has already placed it into your hands. Don't let fear cause you to throw it away. Your soulmate is more than a blessing, they are your destiny partner. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Even when life feels heavy, their presence lightens the load. Even when the world turns cold, their love warms your heart. They are the answer to the loneliness that tried to destroy you. Heaven is warning you now, don't push them away, because losing them would break something inside you that can never be replaced. This kind of bond comes only once in a lifetime, and once lost, it cannot be regained. Your soulmate was placed into your story not as an option, but as your divine alignment. To walk away is to step outside of heaven's plan. Hold them close, child, for they were always meant to be yours. Backhand index pointing right. Type Amen to get blessing 2828.